So recently I received a question about what my thoughts are on pornography. And so I wanted to address that in a video format. There are three main reasons why I strongly abhor pornography. The first one is that it directly funds human trafficking. The second is that it's a form of sexual immorality, and all sexual immorality is sin. And the third one would be that it prevents you from forming a meaningful relationship, deep, intimate connection with someone, which is another major reason why I am not for the use of pornography. Mainly, though, because it fuels human trafficking. A huge percentage, I think it's 22% of the searches, are for children. Children, not adults, children. And an even higher number of what the content is children. And a lot of times we think that the people who are on there are on there of their own free will, which a lot of times that is not actually the case. There have been so many reports of the corrupt companies that will not take down videos of women who have been human trafficked, and their videos have been posted on there. So that is yet another reason why we should not be watching it. Someone asked if I take a boys will be boys mentality on this, and the facts are that I do not. I think that the boys will be boys mentality is straight from the pit of hell. There are so many verses in the Bible about being mature, and part of being mature is having a spirit of self-control, a spirit that is able to regulate themselves and not give in to the desires of the flesh. And that's all over James, and all over the entire Bible. But I think that in James, it goes into the details of why that is super important. And there was also a question about if I have compassion on people, that specifically men that are going through pornography addictions. And the answer is yes, but no. Yes, in the sense that I realize that it can be extremely difficult to overcome an addiction like anything else. But no, in the sense that just because something is difficult, it does not mean that it's an excuse to keep on doing it. For example, I wouldn't take that perspective with anything else, like alcohol. I wouldn't be like, oh, okay, someone's struggling with alcohol, so because they're struggling with that specific thing, then it's automatically okay. Or someone's struggling with drug addiction, just because they're struggling with this drug addiction, it's okay because they're struggling. I don't take that perspective. But I do think that with all sin is sin, but we have compassion on the person who is being affected, because ultimately they're hurting themselves. They are hurting themselves and they are hurting others. So that's basically it. Yeah.